and welcome back to Hill House Vintage. Now you've got me in the middle of a bit of chaos at the moment because we're having a bathroom refurbishment, which I will show you in due course. At the moment it's all just a bit rubble and not that pretty, but I will show you from start to finish, so you will get all of the chaos as well. A lot of people say, is my life always serene and is it filled with flowers? Not always, and I will show you at some point. But today, in today's video, you're going to see my little jaunt to the Chelsea Flower Show 2025, where I was a guest of Project Giving Back. Now they sponsor eight gardens this year, including the Down Syndrome Scotland, which is the most beautiful garden, and you will hear the children who are representing them singing in a little while. And so many wonderful organisations that they support, but you will see a few things about that coming up. But it was a really lovely Chelsea. Unfortunately, I don't always get so much footage, and that's mainly because literally it's a very social occasion. You're also wanting to look at the gardens. I mean, there's no point going unless you're taking in all of the beautiful, beautiful work that so many incredible, gifted gardeners have taken on. So it was wonderful to actually be there and be very present. So I hope that what I've shown is enough, but it really is a wonderful place to visit if you're ever in England, or if you're in England already in May every year. It is amazing. And then there's a little opening of Les Six, my friend Sydney, who has just opened and launched her new company, which is a sort of buying up brocante in France for you. So if you ever need something in France, she's your girl. But before that, I'm going to show you a few garden-related things that I've been sent in the post. And after that, you will see my little jaunt to Chelsea. So I've got 3 garden-related things here. A wonderful, I love Loewe, brilliant brand. They're a Spanish brand, and they do the most amazing candles. They are quite unusual scents. I do wear their perfume, actually, which is wonderful. But unusually scented candles. Beautifully presented, wonderful boxes, wonderful container, and they are really unique, and I absolutely adore them. So thank you very much, Loewe. I will open that for you in a second. But also, now this is a bit of fun. This is if I think it's what I think it is, it's a gardening notebook, which is essential to every gardener. These must win the prize for the prettiest looking fertilisers that I have ever seen in my life. How wonderful. A company called So Vital. Amazing. Thank you very much, So Vital. Well, that was a lovely bumper pack of very wonderful gardening related goodies. So while I'm off to start filling in my gardening journal, I will leave you with the events of Chelsea Flower Show 2025. I hope you enjoy.
I will surely find another where the wild marrow goes around the blooming heather. Will you
so has Edwards, who is a grower, but also with a particular interest in Patagonians. He's going to talk about those. Nellie doesn't need any introduction from me. We all know and love her, and she's made this afternoon possible. And last but certainly not least, Joe Fairley, talking to people who've had many different incarnations. As I was discovering earlier, who remembers Honey magazine? Is anyone old enough?
Yes.
We wanted to bring a lot of wildlife into the gardens because the more people in end-of-life care, you can ground them within Mother Nature.
Yes.
The more positive it can be. And so that's why I thought let's do very vibrant colours, lots of really good smelling things. I'm going to give you some here.
Oh, lovely.
Smell that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Gosh,
so
that's amazing.
I used really strong smelling plants.
Yeah.
And because it's meant to have a good sensory experience.
I want to read a book with a chapter that starts, "It was uncharacteristically restrained for the Warburton sisters not to position themselves as the all-knowing oracles at the centre of a wave of local gossip."
Brilliant.
It had me.
So good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So good.
That's my first novel, yeah. Second one's coming out in July.
Wow.
So she
doing
goes.
it. Did you really
I
enjoy
love
it?
doing it. The only thing I would say is that when you're a novelist, you should really just be a novelist. Because
It's a lot of work.
the time to do. I need to go away and be.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because
and
I was doing other things, and then it was like,
Yeah.
no, I've got to be writing.
And
a
also,
book.
when you've done the first book, then there's all that publishing stuff that has to go, all the
Absolutely.
publicity and
Yeah.
the touring and the signings and all of
That's
that.
To see lots of familiar faces again. Welcome to Belgravia in Bloom Week, one of the highlights of the floral calendar and one of the highlights of the Belgravia year. We've always tried to excel with our displays outside the boutique, so I'm really thrilled that Grosvenor have taken the initiative and made it such a thing, because it's people come from far and wide to enjoy Belgravia in Bloom. And this year we're particularly excited because we're launching our new Belgravia candle. This is made a comeback from our previous range, which we had launched in 2019. And this is really inspired by, I'll pass this around so you can all have a sniff. It's inspired by the gardens of Belgravia, so we've got the beautiful rose, magnolia, some citrus and bergamot notes.
The theme actually this year is throughout the seasons. So it was really interesting seeing how all the different businesses sort of interpreted that. There was lots of little surprises, and there was there's lots of, some of them just blew us away. And we have made our decisions that tomorrow is the award ceremony. We can't give any hints away, but there are, it was very tough actually, wasn't it? There was some amazing ones. But yes, that was our day yesterday. Today we've got this lovely lunch, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming, because I know how busy everybody is, and it just means a lot, for us to come, you're busy. So thank you very much.
It's gin, bottle gin, Campari vermouth, and then it's lengthened with double Dutches, pomegranate and basil. An easy win. Yeah.
So Hazel, you've got a garden at Chelsea today. Tell me about your garden.
Yes,
so we've got 2 installations. So we've got the RHS commissioned us to do a floral installation complimentary to Monty Don and BBC Radio's 2 Gardens. So we have that. So it's like big floral arches that kind of hint at like dog agility hoops, and it's all dry flowers, and there's massive dog leads. It's all very beautiful. And then I'm back in the Great Pavilion with She Grows Veg, and it's all heirloom vegetables. So we've done a whole 360. I designed a whole 360 stand with like shelving. It's really tall in a rainbow colour because the whole ethos was eat the rainbow. So I kind of brought that to life. And it won a gold this morning.
It won a gold?
Yeah. So
you're,
I'm thrilled.
You're celebrating.
I am. Today is the day where celebrations are ready. I'm ready for it. I have my champagne. It's just wonderful to be here and celebrate Belgrave Bloom with so many incredible people.
Amazing.
So yeah,
and gold
it's,
winner
perfect.
Hazel.
Oh gosh, just
We
a
are
little
honoured.
something. Just a little something.
Are you drinking from your coupe? I know! Based on Marie Antoinette's bosom.
It's so exciting to be here amongst all these amazing flowers and to be the charity beneficiary for Belgravian Bloom for the 2nd year. Belgravian Bloom has been going for 10 years, doing all sorts of really exciting things which essentially connect people with nature, which is what we are all about. And bringing Belgravia to blooming marvellous state through the week, which is just brilliant. It's been so exciting to work with Hazel and with Polly Wilkinson to do the installation in Newsom's Yard, and if you haven't seen it, I do urge you to go and have a look. It is really, really stunning. We've had so many lovely photos coming through from it, and very, very exciting to work with you. Hazel's worked in RHS Garden in Stanmore and seen herself firsthand the benefits that our gardens bring to people. And Polly Wilkinson, we're working with at the moment. She's designing a HRS garden at the Spinal Injury Centre in the north called in Middlesbrough, with James Cook Hospital. So very exciting to work with you both together. It shows, you know, that collaboration of design which we're all about.
Butter and I have known each other for many, many years. We started our careers at Colfax and Fowler together many, many years ago. And Butter went into garden design, and I went into antique dealing along with interior design, and we've sort of merged many years later. So it's wonderful. And
this is what I think is kind of fun. So you've got lots of different heights, lots of interest already. It's really good to have as many different shapes, flowers as you can. So here are big blousy clematis, and then there's some gorgeous fresh garden mint, and then I've been doing it for these the gorgeous little pink roses. Odd numbers are always good as well. The other thing you should do when you're doing flowers is really cut the foliage right off the stem, so you don't have any mucky stuff. got the gist. We did. Do we think, is that good? Yeah. I mean, there's so many flowers. Thank you. Anyway, the gist is lots of colour.
So it makes me incredibly happy and proud to see you create and create something that you are so passionate, and even though I know slightly biased, something that you are truly amazing at. So please, everyone raise your glasses to Sydney and let's cease. I'll hand it over to Sydney to give more info.
I had such a manic time arriving and everything that I haven't had time to write a speech, but I already know what I want to say, so this is ad lib. Sorry, camera. Sorry. I'm always like this. Firstly, obviously, thank you so much for coming. I never leave my house past 6 p.m, so this means so much to me that you are all here. I have been working on this for about 6 months. And now I am levelling up and really making a moment and celebrating what I have been working on. So I have always loved French vintage ever since before I even met Stu. I've always loved brocante and finding treasures at these gorgeous markets where the sun is shining and everyone expresses themselves with how they display their pieces, and it's plants and it's just really special, and the energy and vibe I've always loved. We're living in a farmhouse now, and it's basically a blank canvas, and I finally had my moment to start filling it with pieces that I loved. I was finding out these brocantes that I loved, and as I was doing it, I was sharing it online and sharing that journey, and lots of people would say, "Where did you get this from? Can you share the link with me?" And I would say, "I can't share the link because it's second-hand, it's vintage, but I would love to help you find it." And that became a way that I began sourcing for people, and that was really fun because you get the joy of finding a piece that someone really, really loves, but you don't have your husband getting cross at you because you want to. The site is live now, and you can all please take away with you a little pot like this, please.